Welcome back, friends. Today is Friday and we have orders going out. Friday, we have 3 orders going out, and this video is going to be a little bit different. As it's the last day of the week, I had to go to the bank, so on my way back, I usually stop at the Value World, and I did that today. And there's a reason for that, which we'll get into in a minute. But I did go to the Value World there on Jensen, and I picked up a few items, so I thought I would go ahead and show you those on the end of this video instead of making a whole completely different video. Maybe a good idea, maybe not, but that's how I've decided to do this one. So if you'll hang around till the end, I'll show you the few items that I picked up there. I didn't look at everything, and it's been a lot of time, but I did, kind of wander around most of the store good enough, I think. And I think, we'll talk more about that when we get to it, but it's a very interesting place. I can tell you that much. Okay, so now what I want to do is go ahead and show you what we've got going out today. Okay, and it's a little bit of a mixture here, so it's kind of strange. This is a shirt. I don't remember exactly. Oh, this I believe is a red and black plaid with a golden stripe. So it kind of looks Christmassy, but I don't know if it's supposed to be Christmassy or not, but y'all see the screenshot and form your own opinion. I do not have an item number on this one, but it's okay. It's the only clothing item we have going out. I really should have wrote the item number on that. Okay, well, I can find out what it is. I've got it in the book. Okay, so the next thing we have here is a set of books. My daughter gives me a lot of the books that my granddaughter grows out of, and I list them pretty much when I get them, because I don't want to have stuff that needs to be listed that's not clothing. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. Okay, so it's a set of 2 books, The Giving Tree and The Napping House, and I thought that was a really neat combination of books, so I listed those together, and I think it was a coupon for close to $16. I don't know, but you'll see the screenshot. So those will be going out, and I think what I'm gonna do is use an 11 box and kind of cut it down to where it's like that. You see what I'm saying? You kind of cut it down and tape it up so it is protected by the cardboard, but it's not just in a big giant box that's going to cost me a fortune to ship. That's my idea on that. And if it fits, I might just tape it up like that and put a label on it, or I might put it in this poly bag. I don't know. That's to be determined off camera, but thank you for the order. That's lovely. It's nice to have books going out. I do have a lots and lots of books listed. Lots and lots of books listed. Okay. And this is the last thing we have going out. This is, let's see, 1039 was the item number on the books, and 4783 is the item number on the horse. He was listed kind of recently. He's going to Barbara, and he is a horse. I think it's Indianapolis, and this one, I don't remember how much I paid for him, but I did get him at the Value World on Jensen. If you go back, you'll see him in a haul video. It's a big horse. It is a like a football team, I believe. So he sold for about $16, I believe. And like I said, I don't remember how much I paid for him, but I try not to pay much for things. Well, you'll see later what I ended up paying for what I got. But yeah, he came from there, so he was probably $2 or less, but I'm glad to see him go because he is adorable and he's kind of a bigger size. So I'm going to put some bubble wrap around his face. I only have this little piece of pink bubble wrap left. Where's the tape? Oh, it's right here. And I've told you his item number. I'm gonna put bubble wrap around his face. He does not have plastic eyes, but I'm gonna do it anyway because he is super adorable. Yeah, the tape is coming off. Where is he? He's not entirely bubble wrapped, but that's all the bubble wrap I have. And I don't have any more paper. So that is how he is going to be, I think. You know what? Let me see. Let me see if I have anything else I can put around him. I'll be right back. Well, I've got this green bubble wrap here. Those dogs came back with. I'll pick that up in a minute. Let's see. I could probably get this around his backside and I'll feel better about that. I will feel better about that. See, it's kind of messed up, but I don't know what y'all think about that. There we go. I'm gonna get him taped up. I'm gonna get him taped up like that. I should have gone to the dollar store on my way back to get Fancy some bones. I did not. I did not. And I could have grabbed me some bubble wrap at the same time. I did not do that. As you'll see, the girl has no bubble wrap. This tape, I don't know, I don't feel like pulling it off. Okay. One more tape, I think. Pink and green bubble wrap. I think I'm gonna take them up on the bottom too if I can. That way he's a little bit more protected. He's so cute. So cute. Well, now he's kind of wrapped up. That is so cute. All right, let's see if he will fit in this heart mailer here. If not, we'll have to move him up. And after this, there's one more of these heart mailers after this. All right, let's see. Kind of had to squeeze his arms together to get him going. Oh, I think he's gonna fit. I think he's gonna fit. Kind of squeeze his arms together there, but that's okay. Yay, he fits in there. That's so lovely. The tape is kind of sticking out. Okay, there we go. He's gonna fit in there perfectly. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. I wish I could kind of see what I'm doing. I'm kind of wrestling with it here. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. He is in there. Nice. So I'm gonna put that on here. 47.83. There we go. 47.83, and that is the horse. I'm so glad he's going out because I'm sure there's someone that would really enjoy him. He is super cute and adorable, and he's got football theme. You know, this is a really great thing. I don't know why it didn't sell before that. Okay, so we have these three things going out today. And I don't know how I'm going to package the books. I'm probably going to use that cardboard right there. Let's see how I can show you this. It's kind of a combination. Okay, I hope that was good. Got these three things going out. I sent out so many offers. Probably about 30 offers I sent out. And these were coupons or offers that were sent to me. These were not even as a result of my sending out offers. That was a surprise to me. Okay, So now let's move along to the second part of our video. Can't get it. All right, see my cup. Okay, so where's the bag of stuff that I got? Okay, and I haven't been through this yet since I got back from the store, so we will go through all of this together. So I think what I'm gonna do is, so y'all can see it kind of, I'll put this chair up here and I'll kind of stand behind it so that y'all can see what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna need the scissors for something. Okay, and I think what I'm gonna do is just show you what it all is, and then I'll tell you how much I paid for it. How's that? Does that sound okay? Okay, so we got this little froggy, and this is the first thing that I got that I thought I might make money on. This is Aurora. Oh, here's a tag. Wild Republic. It's Wild Republic. It's a pretty big frog. I didn't look it up, but it's unique looking. The brand is fine. Oh, the eyes are kind of scratchy. I'll clean them up. But yeah, I think I can get, you know, $16 to $18 for him, and he was priced at $191. They have, it's so hard to find stuff there because their stuff is priced up so high. But I saw this frog and I thought someone might like him, and he's priced at $191. All right, let's move along. Oh, don't you fall off of there, little froggy. He's gonna be really interesting to take a picture of. And he's about the same size as that horse, so, you know, when's time to lose some, I guess. I don't know. About the same size as that horse. So I'm happy to get that big horse out because that was taking up a lot of space. Okay, now we have this guy. Now what they do over there, they write on the tags. So it's no tags, but they write on the doggone tag. So you probably have to just cut this darn tag off and say it's used. It's not new because now it has writing on the tag. Okay, so this is Aurora World Inc. But it's owl. But look at that. Look at that. He's so fuzzy and different colored. I think that's really interesting. And I don't know if this would be like a toy that you would buy. I think this is something that you would like sit on your shelf for Halloween or something. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. And he does have the pebble bottom. And I don't know what it says right there. Luxe Bouquet by Aurora. Oh, his original price was $24.99. But I think I did look him up, and I didn't see any like him. I didn't see Aurora owls, but I did not see any with this coloring. Now, you know, how much research can you do in the store? You know, you gotta move quick. But I think this guy is unique, and we will see what we can get for him. But I hope I can get about 20 bucks for him, as I don't see any other ones in the store, and this one was new with tags. Okay. All right, let's see what else we've got in the bag. Okay. Those are the two animals that I had found in the toy section, and then I was walking around the store looking for stuff. This is the last thing that I found. It's a little wall ornament, but it has the name brand on there, and it was $1.81. And it's like a Aztec, or I don't know, indigenous, with the turquoise blue. And see, it's see the way it's made. That's what made me think that this might be worth something. But I'll put, you know, turquoise in color with a red Aztec, you know, and I'll be sure to put the size, the dimensions, with 6 by 6. I'll be sure to mention the size, that it's very small. So this was $1.81 that I paid for that. Okay, but I think that's really cute, and I think that should be able to sell like that for $16 to $18. Okay, and then this is the last thing that I have here that I picked up, And this was back in the back where they have the bags of stuff. And this was sitting on the shelf and was priced $4.94. So let's go ahead and get the scissors and open this up and see what we have. And then I'll tell you how much we paid for it at the register. Okay. Oh, this is one of those reversible squashmallows. Oh, it's a strawberry. Oh, that's cute. It's a flip mallow. And I listed a set of these that had like 3 or 4. I wonder if I could add this to it or if I should start another one. I do have one squashmallow over here that is not listed. I could put those together and that might be okay. Oh my gosh, look at that, that's so cute. I can't decide which side I like better. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh my goodness. It's a little pink monkey. Oh my goodness. Cheap. Cheaply made. No tag. Okay. Well, shoot. This has a lot of wear. Yeah, This has a lot of wear. It's really, I mean, look at it. It has a lot of wear. It's really bad. There's nothing I can do with this but put it in the trash. I was gonna say I have something similar, a bear over here, and I need to find something to go with this. This is already listed, but I need to find something to go with it. To be together so it can sell, to be a set and stuff. But this is not it. This would have been good. This would have been good, but this, no. This has way too much wear. Let me know if y'all think y'all would list it, but I'm not. His face, it's just too much wear. Too much wear. Yuck. Okay. Now we have, this is what I got this bag for. We have Care Bears. Care Bears are like coming back now. Look, we have Sleepy Bear and Music Bear. And I'll probably list these in a set. I could probably get $16 to $18 for them as a set. The Care Bears are probably very saturated on eBay, if I was guessing. Now, I didn't look them up, but I see that Care Bears, a lot of people are talking about Care Bears now. Care Bears. So I will list these together and hope that I can get $16 to $18 for them, unless I see that they are worth something different when I list them, that they might be separate. But as of this point in time, I think they will be listed together, and hopefully I'll get $16 to $18 for them. And that bag was priced at $5. So we'll see how we do on the cute little Care Bears. And now I have me another one of these guys I can list. I'm probably just gonna list this with that other squashmallow that I have over there, because the one, well, I don't see it now, but I know it's there. It's a little bit bigger. It's not this size, it's a little bit bigger. So I think probably with this one and that one, I could probably get, $12 to $14, with those two together. So I will list this one with the, you know what, I wish I could find that to show you, but it's bigger. It's not the small ones like this. It's a little bit bigger. Okay, so that is all that we have that I picked up today at the store, and I walked around and I looked. And y'all know I do, because y'all see that sometimes I have bigger hauls, but like I said in a previous video, you have to go often, and you have to, be picky. And I started being like really picky, really picky about what I buy. I want to only buy stuff that I know that I can sell, or that I'm pretty sure that I can sell, because I'm not selling stuff. Well, I'm selling stuff, but I don't want to buy something that's going to sit in my house for a year or 2 years or something like that. I want stuff that's gonna go. I want to only pick up stuff that, is gonna move. It's gonna move. It's gonna sell. So, and I buy it cheap enough. You know, they had some other things there that I wanted to buy, like they have Barbies and all kinds. I don't know, but there were like 2 or 3 other plush that I wanted to buy, but they had them marked up so high. I just left them. You know, this is all that I got. What do I have? 3 or 4 items, 3 or 4 listings that I can make. Okay, but this is the good part. Okay, Value World. Okay, I got up to the register, he rang everything up, and he's like, "Are you okay? You know, you look like something's wrong with you." I'm like, oh, my back really hurts, because, you know, I had been walking around the store, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, my back really hurts. So he went back in the register, and he said, "You know what? All of these toys and plush animals are half off today." So he went back in the register, and I don't know what he did, but I ended up paying $6.25. $6.25 for all this stuff. And I think if I sell one of them, I'll have all of my money back from this purchase. And I think these things will sell. I think this will sell. Now, it's hard to sell decorative things, but they do sell. It's harder to sell things like this. It is. But now remember, I have these 2 guys. So, and the Care Bear. So that's 4.5 items for $6.25. That's over $1 per cost of goods average, but I think I'll still do fine because I have these guys, and I have that picture, and I have the Care Bears. So let me know what you think. And well, there's something else I want to talk about real quick. Like, I see YouTube resellers going crazy about this new thing that eBay is saying they're gonna do. Where, let me sit down real quick. That eBay says that they are going to start charging a fee, promoted listings fee, when your item sells. If someone else has looked at the item in the past 30 days. Well, I've already talked about this before, and it's, you know, it's bad because eBay wants to charge us more money. They're already charging us enough. I think $60 a month is enough for what they do. Okay, now they're saying, resellers are saying that they would have liked it better if eBay would have just raised the fees in some other kind of way, rather than saying that, oh, this is a good way to do it, because they're confused. They're saying this is not a good way to do it. And I think it's better than just raising the fees across the board, or, oh, no, it's $62 a month, you know, something like that. I've talked about it before. Once your item gets clicked on, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that has sold so few items that you're looking at your logistics and you're looking at your things on the back end, and you're looking at how long does it take an item to sell after someone has clicked on it, or after someone has done anything, sent you a message about the item or anything. Once that item has activity, eBay pushes it out, because now that's a good item with activity. eBay pushes it out, and that item has a better chance of selling after that happens. You have an item with no activity, and you have an item with activity. One gets activity, be it a like, anything, a message, can you give me the measurements on that? What's that shirt made of? Anything. Once you get activity on that item, eBay pushes it up, because now it's a good item. The other item is still bad because it doesn't have activity. But this item is good because now it has activity and it's more likely to sell. So eBay pushes that out, and it might sell the next day, the next week, to a different buyer because now it's a good item. And I know I've talked about this before, and I just want to tell you my 2 cents again, because a lot of people are just losing their minds over this. And it's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as it always was. Just eBay thinks now they can charge us for that. Where they weren't charging us before, now they can charge us for that, when that should be already baked into what they're already charging us. Okay, that's my take on it. That's my take on it. Big whoop, who cares? Almost all of my items are sold because of promoted listings anyway. I have maybe 1 out of 10 that's organic. All the rest is not going to make a difference. To me, it's not going to make a difference. I have all of my items promoted between 5 and 8%. It's not going to make a difference. Well, I'm sure that it will, but not a difference that I'm going to know about, because almost all of my items sell because of being promoted, and I get charged a promotional fee on that anyway. So it's not going to make a difference that any of us are even going to know about. Just shame on you, eBay. Like, what you already charge us, you think is not enough? That's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Okay, so I think that's all that I have for you today. Let me know what you think about this. Now, I'm not saying, well, I'm saying it's bad. It's a bad thing that they're doing. And it's supposed to come out on middle of January, I believe, the 13th or something. It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. But is it going to make a difference? No. It's just something new that we don't like, and it's bad that eBay is doing this. Okay. Well, I think that's all that I have for you now. So let me know what you think about this and all the things that I've talked about here. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is how those books ended up getting packed. This is a 666 box laid flat, and this is 2 poly bags. I had to cut the ends of both of them and slide them together and tape it up. I think this is minimal taping. Just, you know, those sides had to be taped together, and then the back end. And the books are still in the Ziploc in there. Should be plenty of protection. So y'all let me know what you think about that. Kind of crazy, but it's done and it's cute. So I'm pleased with this wrap. Let me know what you think. Bye-bye. So, I can't see that one, Marty. She took it right off the table. I think it's hilarious. Fancy. Fancy. Fancy, look. Fancy. Fancy. She gotta figure it out.